We started on December 19, 2003. We moved here, my wife and my daughter and me, and in a small bullock cart carried by a tractor, and just like in the Wild West, we moved here and lived here and slowly started to understand the needs of the land and expected to work with a few families that would live with us. We thought about 5 to 10 people living in this place. People from Auroville and from other places told us, a vegan place, no drugs, no alcohol, it's not really very attractive. If you get to 10 people a year, you'd be very, very lucky. And that's not what reality, brought to us. Reality brought a growing number of people that is growing exponentially from year to year. And in the last year, in 2008, we had 574 volunteers, which is residential volunteers, and over 3,000 people visiting the project and getting a one-day or a few-hour tour. So that's totally different reality than 10 people. The project has evolved, and it's now very different from what it was, not just in the numbers of people, but also in the perception of what is the project, what is the focus of the project. Because when we started, we said we are a reforestation project. Now, after about 1 year, let's say from the start, came a volunteer from Switzerland, Katerina, and she said, this is a forest to grow people. So that was our first realization. People grow in so many different ways. Seeing this project, people make all kinds of changes in their life. It's not only environmental changes, it's all kinds of changes that they were afraid to do. And they see, wow, those people, they're not hippies. They're grounded people that do hard work, and they change their life from very, let's say, corporate environment to this environment. So I can also change my life. Not necessarily in this direction, but in any direction that I'm dreaming of. And I think that's the most important message of sadhana, that you can change. You can change and you can inspire others to change. And the second realization was that a professor from America, Steve Whitman, came here and he said, this is not a project, this is a model. And that was after about 4 years of work. We understood that this is replicable. It's something that has some value maybe for other people. And we were very glad to hear it, and we picked it up and said, let's try to do it in another place. And hopefully next year we'll start a project in Senegal, in West Africa, in an area called Louga region, near a small town named Linguère in the Sahel. And there it's a total desert now. And we'll try to make it into a beautiful indigenous forest, and also grow food for people, for the people living there and for the people in the communities around. The idea would be just like the idea of Sadhana Forest Auroville. It would be a vegan, inclusive, non-business oriented, low carbon footprint community, but with more stress on food growth, because that's a major problem in Senegal. So we don't know where that will go, if it will lead to more sadhana forests, so it will be the only one that will be out of here. But we're very excited about it, and we are now busy building a team that will do it. And it will be, started and managed by very young but very enthusiastic and energetic people. I think when you live here, you see the needs of nature very much. You're really connected to it, not through a screen and not through audio, but through direct experience of the dryness of the soil, of the difficulty to grow plants here. And when you see that, you wanna help. It's like seeing a sick person in the street. You have some compassion that is naturally in you, that is activated. And I think the same type of compassion we have also towards nature. So I think Sadhana Forest, the setup activates this compassion towards nature and inspires people to take care of nature. You know, it's funny that I'm all the time saying people and nature, but people are nature, you know. There's nothing like people and nature. This differentiation is something that we created and doesn't exist. And I hope that slowly I will stop talking like this and volunteers and other people would stop feeling like this, that they're different from nature.